Welcome back to the 245 podcast, which is the number of awards our boy won at the 516 festival.
Micah Clark.
I got so sick of hearing the same name over and over and over.
One might say that they were getting deja vu.
Oh, he had the perfect opportunity and fumbled the bag.
I'm sorry.
I don't care how many awards you won. God gave you the greatest opportunity any man has ever experienced, and you fumbled it.
I'm sorry. I should have thought about that.
But I got to say, you're a better man than me because I would have said it.
And it would have been funny for the people that get it.
Yeah.
And I would have been a jerk to those who didn't.
Yeah.
So,
hey, I would have given you a standing
Was there an actual like good opportunity, or you're just saying because he won so many, he should have done it?
No, there was. Mike can explain.
Well, I mean, you know what happened with a couple years ago. We've explained this on the pod too.
Yes.
But I just won 5 awards, so I could have said it.
No. The perfect opportunity was the guy that said it. So if you don't know what's going on right now, quick explain it.
Yeah.
There was a guy that won 2 awards. Was it last year?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. And the second time he went up to give his speech, he said, "Is anyone else getting deja vu?"
Yeah.
And everyone was like, Bruh.
We talked about this.
No one cares. Yeah, I'm just running over the people that are
new. It's context.
Okay.
Jeez. Wow. So disrespectful, this kid.
It's going to my
Wins
head.
5 awards and think he rules the world.
Okay, so
Facts.
Mike, I don't know if it was Mike's second or third award, but the guy presenting the award was the same dude. Was the deja vu dude.
Yep.
And he could have quoted that man while he was standing next to him.
What's funny is it was the second award that he presented.
Oh my gosh. You can't write a script like that. You can't do it. And you fumbled the bag. But
I'm sorry.
Most people would have thought
I did quote Landon from last year.
And what was that?
Last year, Landon, when he won his second award, he said, "Take everything I said the first time and double it."
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then when I went up, I said, to quote Landon Gruen from last year, "Take everything I just said and double it."
Mike, I got to say my favorite part of the whole night was after you won like the second or third award, you were trying to figure out how to do speeches. And it was a beauty to watch.
He was getting nervous.
My favorite
on stage.
part, was you trying to land the plane. Like you were good.
At the end of the speech,
you were good, and you had no idea how to close it. And it was so funny.
No, the ending of all of mine, except for the first one. Except for the first one, the ending of all of mine were so bad.
Yes.
Like, I think I was like, there's so much like pauses. I was like, thank you to this person and thank you.
It was like it was just so.
It was
funny.
like, I thanks to all the crew. And left.
Love you all.
Love you all, yes.
I think I said love you all at the end of like 3 out of 5.
It was so funny. Well, you should probably tell the people what you won.
Well, first of all, Josh, did you ever get a chance to go and watch the live stream?
I didn't watch the live stream. I watched your 2 films, but I haven't seen the
that's all you need.
We're a thing of beauty.
What did you think of the films?
I thought they were really good.
Thank you.
I remember hearing your thought for the film like a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a year ago.
Cool to see how it actually like came to life. It was like pretty much the same as you described it. I think instead of a drunk driving accident, it was like a murder or something in the original idea. But it was cool to see how you pulled that off. And then the documentary, I always am amazed when you can like tell a good story with just random interview clips, and you told a really good story. Like it takes a lot of work to figure out where's this going to go. And like I've made some interview doc type videos and it's hard, but it like flowed super well. It told a compelling like story about her and her time at UNW doing theater. So they were both really well done. And obviously your shots and your quality and lighting and everything is great. So
well, thank you. The documentary, it was like, I think I had an hour and a half of interview footage from the 6 of them, and I had to get that down to 8 minutes, which was wild. Or less actually, because I had some like filler clips and stuff, and the clip of Kirtan and the beginning and whatever. So
that was good. Using the clips, you told a good story, and
I'm glad I could talk about COVID too, because you need conflict in every story, even documentaries.
So Bray was talking to me about the film festival, and he said like some of his friends around were talking about the documentary, and they thought that the other one should have won. And I'm like, well, his friends are
Athletes.
yes,
Yeah.
they are athletes.
All of his friends are lacrosse
But
players.
then I'm like, if you go objectively, like what makes a good documentary, it like obviously yours was better.
What was the other
Yeah.
doc?
It was about, it's funny because we had very similar things. So I was doing the 10 years of Jennifer Hunter, and the other one was the 25th year of Matt Hill, who is the athletic director here at Northwestern. So it was about his 25 years at UNW.
Okay.
So they're very similar in that sense. But yeah.
So fun fact, theater trumps athletics. Remember that, kids.
There you go.
I mean,
It's been proven.
for a doc, it does kind of work to just tell like an uplifting, like feel good type of story. But I would say
Yeah.
the turning point where like you had the clip of Kirtan like made it more compelling, because I was like, oh, there's like a struggle, and then it showed how she overcame and like worked through the hard time, and yeah, it just helps the story when it's not all just, wow, this person is great.
Yeah. And like the other documentary was really good. They just didn't really have conflict. They kind of just talked like good things about
There
Matt
was-
Hill the whole
yeah.
time. And it was great. It was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's just what I had. And what's funny is I wasn't even originally going to include anything about like any conflict or COVID. And then during Jennifer's interview, which is the first one I did, I got to the end. I was like, this is just all good stuff. I need something.
Yeah.
And I was like, COVID, like, why am I not asking her about this? This is 2 out of 10 of her years dealing with COVID. That's like 20% of her
Really, Mike?
Whoa, math.
20% of her time here has been spent dealing with COVID. So let's just talk about that. So yeah, it was fun. And to get back to what Joey was saying, I won best. So first I won best sound design for my film.
What?
That
Classic.
was funny.
Thank you, Josh. I don't want Josh to laugh. I just want him to say that's
That was
funny.
funny.
That's all I need.
The delayed. And then I won best editing presented by Deja Vu Man. And then I think it was the documentary. Oh, what's Joey got to say?
That man's intro speech
Oh my God.
for setting up editing was one of the funniest things I've ever
I think he forgot what he was saying after.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pulling something out of thin air that made no sense. And I was like, bro,
He was making it way more
Yeah.
traumatic than it needed
yes.
to be.
It was like, it's editing, bro.
Yeah.
They're good at clicking buttons. Don't be like, this guy from China once said this quote about, I don't know. It was.
What was
Yeah.
funny was Jaden Peterman, the guy who did the cinematography one with the buzzed hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember what he said? He was like, cinematography is like presenting something good. So you might look at me and say, I got this nice new suit, fresh haircut, when in reality, I bought the suit from Amazon and I regret buzzing my hair.
Yeah,
like,
this was good.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But some deep quote
Yeah.
is just
It's like,
not.
he just thinks he's so much smarter and
Yeah.
cooler than he is. That's what makes it funny.
It was just like such a downtrodden intro to such like a happy moment. It was like, I don't know. It was like honoring somebody on a memorial for their service in the war or something. not a 516 award.
Something like that. Anyways, best documentary was the third one. And then I won best screenplay and then best narrative short, which is like best picture of the night. And I was expecting like narrative short and or screenplay. And then I won both of those and sound design editing, which I was not expecting those two.
Mm-hmm.
And the documentary, I was like, it could go either way. I was kind of thinking maybe be mine, but really I had no idea. So
You knew it was yours.
it was, no.
I had an idea, but I actually had no idea.
It was pretty insane. Like I was just so unexpected, and I was very thankful. Got a lot of support, like that night, and then the next couple days from people saying congratulations, and people's Instagram posts
Or funny.
were. So Josh, did I tell you about any of this? I guess we haven't
No,
really
you didn't.
talked since then. So there were multiple people who made their captions like they would say, "Happy Micah Clark Day to all who celebrate."
Yeah,
or
or something
it was
like that.
"Had a great time at the Micah Clark Festival last night,"
Yeah.
or what was another one?
I'm
There-
trying
there
to
was,
think
like-
of it.
There was a Thanos meme where
Yeah, there's memes made.
Micah's holding the gauntlet and each stone is an award that he won.
Yeah, because I got 5 awards.
How many
5 Infinity
awards
Stones.
are there total?
7.
There's no.
Well, 7 available that Micah could
There were
have
7 that I was eligible for, and then there was also Best Actor, which I was not eligible for, and
alumni.
So yeah, 9 total. I was
So
eligible
there's
for
9
7.
total, so you won over half.
Yeah, but I was only eligible for 7. So
Yeah.
I got cinematography and audience choice were the ones that I could have
Who
won
got
and did not get.
cinematography?
Josh Swanson got it.
The one that really mattered to win the camera.
Yeah, the one that I wanted the most. I got the ones that weren't
Snubbed.
that, but I can't really complain. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm getting $100 in an Amazon gift card per award,
Oh, really?
so it's $500 in Amazon gift
So
cards.
could you just buy that camera? Or is it more
No.
expensive than that?
No, the
it's
camera's
more
like-
than that.
The
Oh.
camera's like $2.5 grand.
Amateur.
This guy knows nothing about
Yeah.
cameras.
Sorry.
Keep your comments to yourself,
You
buddy.
can buy
what's
like,
funny is
the
I'll stick to
cheapest DSLR for $500, but
I'm gonna buy some new clip-on mics for like $330
For next year's Dort?
For
Yes.
well, actually, once I get those, I'll have 4
Oh,
clip-on mics total.
let's go.
We can do a mobile podcast where we're like
Yeah,
walking.
then we can do our workday podcast where
Yes.
we all record a day at work.
There we go.
I think it would be funny to do like a going on a walk podcast.
Yeah,
Like,
this is summer.
4
We
of
just
us
go on a
wear
walk.
clip-ons and we just go on a walk and have a podcast.
Yeah,
I think we should.
they liked our camping with the boys video, so we gotta
That's
do a
true.
part 2 of the boys walking.
Or we could like longboard a little bit and then walk.
Oh,
Oh, it'd be
yeah.
fun.
We would need
Longboarding
like
with the boys.
a selfie stick with like a 0.5 camera the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be so good.
That'd be vibes.
That just made me, what Mitch was talking about, like not knowing anything about cameras, made me think about, you can tell what each of, in our bedroom with me, Mitch, and Evan, you can tell what each of our majors are.
Yeah.
Because you have, my area has a bunch of camera stuff around it. Mitch has like
Gummy bears.
scrubs, scrubs, and like a stethoscope.
Yep.
And Evan has a PVC pipe and graph paper.
Yeah, he has a graph paper.
So you can like easily tell what
That's
each of
fun.
our majors are. It's funny. And then Joey always had some like couple books when he was
Yeah,
living with
yeah.
us.
that's true.
So, so good. But yeah, that was 516, which was pretty wild. It was a wild night.
Micah certified the GOAT after that one.
Wait, did you guys hear that?
I did.
You hear that, Joey?
He was too busy staring at the window.
Mm.
Joey,
it's
I'm
Waving
gonna see if,
through a window.
hey, quiet. I'm gonna see if Joey hears this.
That was crazy. It was
Oh
like
my.
recoil. Boom.
Josh is
Oh.
opening up his cream soda.
I know. I
Josh,
was
give
telling
that-
that I just had supper and I was waiting to open my can of cream soda for the podcast, just so we could have that noise.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Also,
eating
this
his-
is like, I don't drink pop all the time if someone's worried about my health. I don't think
Okay.
you would be because you don't seem too worried about Mitch. No one has emailed him demanding him to stop. But
Yeah, I think you're good.
this is like the second can I've had all year. So
But they might have given up on Mitch. They could probably still save you.
It's a good pairing with your bad chicken.
yeah, I made some chicken and rice and I didn't like the chicken. It's a really bad texture.
Josh, do you use a rice cooker to make your rice?
Yep.
Nice.
I sure hope so.
Oh.
Oh,
Got
boy.
him.
All right. First email. It's from Willem Bruin, titled Longboards.
Wait, question. How many emails do we have?
So many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
Whoa.
But 4 of them are not like.
It's like
real.
season 1.
Okay.
There's only like 4 real ones.
Okay.
I know it's like when people actually listen to us.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We still get listens, guys. Don't worry. Willem said, "What's up, boys?
Not
Good
much.
feeling.
What longboards do you guys have? I'm looking to upgrade my crusty 8-year-old one that I got used, and seeing as you guys are avid longboarders, I figured I would ask what ones you have and if you like them. Thanks, and hopefully y'all can help narrow down some options for me. Willem, slightly paid intern of the 245 podcast."
First of all, I'm honored that you think I'm an avid longboarder.
Well, you might have been referring to
I don't
me
think
and
he's
Joey
talking to you,
and
Mitch.
Josh.
He said, "What's up, boys? I'm a boy. I'm in the boys."
You're right.
Can't argue.
Joey, are you pulling up the link right now?
I'm attempting to.
So,
Oh, yeah, I got
me
it.
and Joey, I know we have the same one. It's a retro spec longboard. It's like $80 on Amazon.
It's now $68.
Oh.
It's
Whoa.
a retro spec
It's a good deal.
Rift drop through longboard skateboard complete Canadian maple wood cruiser.
You know
That's
what,
like-
Willem? We're just gonna reply to this email and send you that link.
No, I want you to try to find it. It's literally, if you look up longboard, it's the first thing on Amazon. So, and it's
That
pretty
one's
decent.
a pretty good starter one. Like that's not super
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, it's not.
But if you want to be like Josh, then get the one he has.
Yes.
No, mine was really nice when it was new, but it sucks now. The story with mine is that my brother Caleb had a friend who had a longboard, and the friend was doing a 2-year program, so he like graduated after his sophomore year. He gave the longboard to Caleb because he lives on Canada on gravel roads, and longboards don't work that well on gravel. So then Caleb
Fun
had
fact.
it, and then
Dang.
Caleb gave it to me, but it's like cracked on both ends, very worn out. But mine is an
Ugh.
Ehler longboard, EHLERS. It's a shorter one, so I don't know how many inches the regular ones are. Like maybe they're 41. I think mine's a 32-inch deck. So it has a sharper turning radius, which I really like for making corners. So what are the different things to consider?
I mean, price, length is a big thing.
Yeah, length, because that affects turning radius.
Yep. Ours are drop through, which I think means the board is closer to the ground, which I think just makes it more stable. I think it's slower.
Well, no,
But
yours are drop through. The drop downs, the board is closer to the ground because the board like dips.
Yep.
So there's like a
Yes.
platform on the wheels and then it dips down. So drop
Yes,
down or
ours
drop
are-
through. I'd say a lot more people have drop throughs.
Yeah. Because ours are completely flat,
Yep.
like across the whole.
Drop downs have
board.
like a lowered platform in the middle.
Yep. Yep. So it's even closer to the ground. I don't think too many people have those.
If you want a really nice one, Arbor makes like my favorite ones. They just are like a wood finish. They look really nice and they have really nice components. Because the different components are like the trucks, which cheap ones have plastic trucks and good ones have metal. I think your guys' retro specs have metal trucks, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So that's like a good thing about those. Like it's a cheap starter,
Yeah.
but it has like metal trucks.
Mhm.
They're different size wheels, but they don't make like a huge difference.
Yeah.
Just go with the cheap one. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
You're just looking to go around campus and stuff.
the one me and Joey have is great.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you don't want to use a longboard, you can use a bike, but just lock it up.
Right, Mitch?
Yep.
There you go. All right.
Throwback.
Next email is from YouTube. New comment on number 55 Yard Games tier list.
Wait, what?
What?
Someone said, "What do you guys think about Cinco? Kind of new but very unique. High grad party playability with quick and intense games. Skill-based but low skill requirement to play." So I looked it up just now, and it's the website says, "Join a new evolution in yard games. Play hard. Cinco is a physically active 4-player game designed to deliver intense thrills by engaging players through a challenge of strength, dexterity, and fitness. Are you up for the challenge?" And it looks like this. And basically, it's like this square piece of, I don't know, it's like a square board that there's 4 players, one holds onto each corner, and there's 12 holes in it with different colors, and apparently you put a ball in there and then you have to try to get it to the right colored hole with the 4 players. So I don't know, it seems kind of easy.
What?
I don't know, does it seem
No.
super hard?
No,
Maybe it's
it's a competition though, so each
Oh.
person's trying to get in their own one.
Yeah.
I see.
I love how their website has 2 reviews on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, you're probably like, yeah, you each have a color and you're trying to get it in
Yeah.
your
that's-
own color
that's-
or someone else's color.
You're
Yeah.
trying to get it in your own color, I would guess.
That
then,
was true.
Then it would be difficult because if someone goes up or someone goes down, like it's going to be moving all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So it looks interesting.
it actually looks kind of fun.
Maybe we should buy it. How much is it?
I have ramp shot now,
It
so
looks like it's $100,
$100,
so that's a little steep.
that's spendy.
I think we can make that ourselves in our garage.
Yeah, but I want to have the cool colors.
We can make it have cool colors. Just nothing a little Sharpie and paint won't
Yeah.
fix.
Little spray paint.
Yep. All right, I'll read the next email and then Josh can take the one after that. This is also from YouTube. New comment on $81 Dort Trip Year 2 video podcast.
Wait, did
So
we
first
not
of
fix
all-
that?
I fixed it, but this email came in before that.
Oh.
So Mitch, do you want to talk about how you noticed this?
Well, as I do, I am on YouTube, and one of the first videos that it recommends me is the new 245 podcast.
Oh yeah, and
Video.
this comment is first like and comment from
Yeah.
Mitchell Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Or Mihal
So,
Duell, sorry.
I commented first like a comments, but it wasn't the video one. Was it? I think it was just the audio.
No,
Yeah.
it's the video one.
Oh, it is the video one? Oh, no, yes, it is the video one. But yeah, I was just watching it on, I think the day it came out, like on Friday night or something, because I went home early. And so I was just watching it, and I wasn't in full screen for some reason, but I was just, bored just like listening to ourselves, and I just noticed the pockets like, why does it say $81? And I thought you might have done that as a joke because like that's close to the amount of dollars we got for merch last time.
No,
But no, I was just like,
it's a typo.
And then I looked on the keyboard, I was like, yeah, the dollar sign is really close to the number because it's shift 4 is really close to shift 3. So I was like, easy mistake. So I
Put two and two
texted the
together.
group. It was like, was that on purpose or is that just a typo?
Nah, typo. I fixed it though, so we're all good.
Yep.
Josh, you got the next email?
Yes. All right, this next one is from Alexander Teen.
Oh boy, no, he's gonna roast us about the
What does
brackets.
he care or not care about this
No,
time?
Yeah.
the subject line is "That's such a tough look."
Oh,
And he said, "I'm really disappointed to hear that college athletes at UNW play intramurals in the sport that they are getting a scholarship to play at the college level. This speaks volumes about the state of UNW athletics. Is being a college athlete at UNW so incredibly lame that the athletes feel the need to play intramurals and beat up on average Joeys trying to have a good time with the boys? This is absolutely
Holy cow!
straight bullets. in the head.
Just to my heart.
this is absolutely disgraceful behavior. What sort of small-souled person does this? The whole point of intramurals is that they are for non-athletes to be able to enjoy organized competition. The fact that UNW allows this is extremely alarming, to say the least. This isn't a remotely hot take. I'm speaking plain facts."
Okay. First of all, I mean, hilarious.
Yes,
Second of all, I got to clarify for him that there are no athletic scholarships.
there are no athletic scholarships at Northwestern.
Not.
But
This is D3.
But he's got a
he's
point.
got a
I
point.
still
got
think
a
that's
point.
Should we-
wild that people come and play sports and aren't getting no money for their time. But
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I mean, dog. Got that dog in him.
But he has a point.
He
Well,
does have a point.
I would also like to. I think it's really funny that he just like roasts Joey while roasting UNW athletics.
Yeah,
Average
yeah.
Joey's.
Average
Just
Joey.
stray bullets.
It is true. Here's the thing, though. We played a lot closer to them
Yeah.
than I thought. Like, the gap between us and them is a lot smaller than I thought. Just saying. Just saying. They're not that
It does make me angry
Just
though,
like
'cause,
Caitlin Clark.
there are entire
That
soccer
reminds me-
teams that are like, "Can you guys not hear me, or you're just choosing to talk
Yeah.
over me?"
Sorry, Mitch is.
Mitch is trying to talk
yeah.
over you.
Sorry.
Go
You
ahead,
go.
Mitch.
No,
No, you
no,
go.
You go.
I interrupted you.
I will wait. No, I think the
No,
delay probably
no,
makes
Josh,
it so
you
that
go.
we start talking at the same time.
No, Josh, you go.
Okay, fine. I was just going to say, I would agree. I wish there were rules that no athletes would be able to play in their same sport. And most coaches do say that during the season. And the players just like don't listen. But we have like supposed rules about number of athletes. Like on a soccer team, maybe you could only have 2 or 3 soccer players. But the intramural directors don't enforce that at all. And it's really annoying and frustrating to teams like mine who are just like are trying to do well. And then we play a soccer team and get destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's-
I agree with that. My thing, too, is if you're a coach, like, I'm out there hacking these guys.
Yeah.
Like, when they leave the air, like, I'm pushing them. Like,
Yeah.
especially around the rim, I am no mercy. Because what? They're going to score no matter what. They got 100 pounds and 6 inches on me. So if they're down low, I'm hacking them. Like, you're really going to let your star player go out there against me when I'm pushing them around? Like,
Yeah.
if they get hurt, that's not on me. You
Yeah.
let them play.
Exactly.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, and then the refs aren't going to call anything.
Yeah, and the refs are terrible.
Yeah.
So like games can very easily get out of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I the whole system of UNW intramurals needs to be burned to the ground.
Yeah.
I need to be placed in
needs to be
charge,
rebuilt.
and we need to be start over. Did I tell you guys that I emailed? Did I tell you about
Last
this?
year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
What
I
did you do?
emailed. So the previous lacrosse women's coach was in charge of intramurals, and I emailed her and was like, "Hey, I love to help run intramurals. I'm here all the time." And she was like, "No, you have to ref first before you do that." And it just drives me crazy because the refs are terrible, the communication is terrible, the planning is terrible. Sometimes we don't have tournaments at the end. Like the whole thing is just garbage, just a giant dumpster fire. And when I'm like, I can help, she's like, "No, you have to ref." It's like, what?
Yeah. Sorry.
And also, some of the refs, I mean, the basketball refs don't do anything. The volleyball refs don't really do anything either.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we're having to make our own calls.
Yeah.
And then we sometimes look over to them. They're just like, I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
just like neither team knows what's happening, and then we look to the refs, just like, I don't know, I was just on my phone.
I'm just saying, if I was reffing volleyball, I would be like actually watching lines.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because that's my job. Like they're turning the score, but you also got to be watching these lines because sometimes
Yeah.
we can't
Yep.
see from our angle.
For sure.
So
Well, the thing that made me really mad is we had the game on Tuesday, and we were playing basketball, and one of the refs was sitting down,
Yeah.
like reffing a basketball
Oh my
game. It's like,
gosh.
dude, we pay
Yeah.
you. Our tuition dollars are going to you ref this game, and you can't even have the decency to stand up.
Yeah, he was
Like-
just sitting down talking to some of the other people that weren't playing.
Yeah, and it's just
Just
like
on the sideline.
it's like just leave.
Yeah.
We'd rather not pay you than you do that.
Yeah.
And it's like there should be a manager on site for intramurals that's on the refs for. And I get they're like freshmen and sophomores, but like it's pretty easy. Just like stand and at least walk up and down the court so you're in a better position. Yeah, I just
Also,
drives me
why are
crazy.
there no free throws like until the final few minutes of the game?
Just to keep the game moving. I don't know. No one likes shooting free throws.
That's so stupid. If I'm gonna get fouled shooting, I want free throws.
Oh, you would get if you're shooting.
No.
Oh no, you're right.
No,
you're right.
multiple times.
Yeah,
the
that's
last
true.
game I got fouled shooting. They either didn't call a foul or they called the foul and just like, yeah, just reset it up top. I'm like, I'm in the act of shooting. I get my free throws. That's how freaking basketball works.
Yeah.
get them. Well, speaking of
We just trashed.
speaking of intramurals, last night.
That was kind of crazy.
Oh, Mitch, I wish you could have been there.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you tell it? Do you know what happened?
No.
So we're playing.
I know you're playing Bryce's
We're playing
team.
Block and Awe is their team name.
Oh, 'cause
Obviously-
it's shocking. Oh, that's
Obviously
funny.
a ripoff of Block Party 8.0.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. 'Cause
Obviously.
Aw sounds like 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Block Party 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're there. We're down a couple players. You know, we got Kellen coming in, which by the way, great player.
Goated player.
Good
Shout
to
out.
have him there. Otherwise, there was 5 of us there. But first game, we're playing Bryce's team. This is our every year we have an arch nemesis.
Yeah.
This year it's Bryce's team.
They're the ops,
Yeah.
They're the ops,
They're the ops.
as the kids say.
as the kids say. Joey's new word. As the
Joey, are
as
you
Miss
using that a bunch now?
No, this is the first time I've used it in a while.
as
but-
For the
Miss
bit.
as Miss Stones
Miss
students
Dawn.
say.
Yeah.
Miss Stones
Miss
students
Dawn.
say. The ops. So we're playing Bryce, and then the rest of his team is a bunch of people who used to play volleyball.
yes.
So we got Anna Rowley, used to play volleyball.
Yep.
Lily Anderson used to play volleyball.
Yep.
Seth used to play college volleyball.
Yeah, he's kind of goated.
Yeah.
Who else?
There's that other girl. I don't know her name.
Sierra used to play volleyball in high school. So we have
Yeah.
all these like previous college and high school volleyball players, and Bryce. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying I don't think he
Yeah,
played volleyball.
no, I don't think he did.
He's just like the rest of us who didn't play volleyball and
Yes.
athletic.
Yes.
So great. I mean, they're a good team. We
They're a
beat
very
them
good team.
sometimes. We lose them sometimes. But I say majority of the time in the past, we've lost to them. I think.
I don't know. It's got to be close.
Maybe
I
it's-
feel like it's pretty
close.
even at this point.
yeah.
And then there's us. One ex-volleyball player, Lizzie Olstead.
Yep.
Yes.
Everyone else, we're just athletic.
Just
Well,
freak athletes.
everyone was
Freak
pretty
athletes.
much taught by Mr. V. So
I
you're
mean,
really a
that's
professional
true. We
athlete.
did have the best coaching.
First game, awful.
First set.
Seth.
First set, sorry.
Come on.
First,
That reminds me of tennis.
me and Mitch spent 30 minutes at a tennis game trying to figure out how it works.
Yeah. Instead of reading the rules, we just tried figuring out how tennis works just by watching.
There was also a bunch of like parents and UNW tennis players and like boyfriends and girlfriends of UNW tennis players around us that we could have easily asked.
But you did
Yeah,
it.
We just
but we
tried.
didn't.
We figured it out.
Yeah, we got it.
eventually.
We got it eventually.
First set, awful.
Terrible.
Like we were playing so bad. Lost 25-15 or something.
Dog water.
Absolutely
Oh
dog
my
water.
goodness.
We're feeling pretty discouraged.
Yeah.
Second game, we get ahead a little bit by like 6.
Yes.
Then they close the gap. Then we get ahead a little bit more again. Then they close the gap. We win by about, I think it's like 25-20 or 25-21.
Yeah, something like that.
Third game, absolutely
Demolished.
demolished them. 15-2.
Yeah, it was crazy. It went hard.
It was a crazy
I
game.
had, I
Holy
think I
moly.
had 7 or 8 serves in a row.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Just destroyed their back
we
row.
Oh my
we
word.
shut down Seth.
Yeah.
We shut down Seth.
So
Yeah, that was
yeah,
it. Yep.
Yeah.
So did you just have him stuck in a bad rotation?
No.
No,
There
we
is
no.
no bad rotation.
Again,
they
we-
don't have a bad rotation.
We were just shutting down Seth, which was we
Yeah.
were shutting down his. We were blocking him. Joey received like 3 of his spikes.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Just
wild. I was
digging.
just going like,
Just
It didn't
grave
look it
digger.
didn't look pretty.
no,
but
it didn't look pretty, but
it
that ball
worked.
went up.
yeah, it
That
went
ball
up.
went up.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
as long as the ball goes up,
Ball don't lie.
the ball goes up, the ball goes down. That's all
gravity.
that matters. That's think about it. Gravity. So that's about it, intramurals. That's all I gotta say. And you guys got a game tonight at 11.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
basketball.
Have fun
Yeah,
with that
I
one.
don't know if I'm gonna go.
No, Mitch, you got to pull up. Come on.
We'll see.
You know you want to.
I want to, but
You know you
my
want
my
that
eyes
smoke.
can't stay open.
Josh, you want to read the next email?
Sure. This one is from Braden Ritzema. And this is regarding our last podcast where we discussed whether or not speeding was a sin. And he said,
Oh boy, this is gonna be an L take coming
the
up.
subject line is, if speeding is a sin, ... And then the email says, if speeding is a sin, I'm going to have to dedicate the rest of my life to the study of repentance.
That's
it.
all it says.
Yep.
Dang, that's such like a Mr. Teen Energy email.
That is.
Just one line.
That's so good. Yeah, you better get on that, Brad. Next email is from John Clark, my dad. He says, deep thoughts on people's obsession with what other people like to eat.
What?
People can eat what they want or what they don't want. If someone doesn't like apple peels, then who cares? Some people like ketchup on their grilled cheese sandwiches. So what? I like ketchup on my mac and cheese with sliced hot dogs.
So gross.
See, the sliced hot dogs is good.
I'm sorry if that bothers anybody. Kind of like the grilled cheese and tomato soup. If you think about mac and cheese with ketchup, it's like spaghetti with tomato sauce. I don't know about that one, Dad.
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
Almost.
Unfortunately, I don't like most vegetables. Why? I don't know. I
They
wish I
suck.
did. It's true.
And they're not good for you. Hot take.
I wish I did like them because they're very good for you.
No, they're not.
I have a few people in my life who always joke about the fact that I don't like vegetables and say things like, okay, we made some vegetables just for you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, ha, ha, ha. Anyways,
Hardy, har.
just some thought for food. Get it?
That's actually funny. That's really funny.
There we go.
So yeah, all along, myplate.gov has been lying to you.
Oh, the classic health pyramid.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Vegetables-
that
Michelle Obama.
I think that was developed by the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
Yeah.
Isn't that the fact?
Something like that.
There's some fact about that. Like the people who made that had no clue what they were talking about.
Couldn't
Well,
tell you.
agriculture would have some sort of idea what they're talking
The
about.
farmers know what's good for your nutrition.
Yeah, because they grow all sorts of stuff.
Just because you grow it doesn't mean you know what's good for the human body.
Well, they know better than like you.
Well, don't. Okay, here's my thing. If it's
Right.
the U.S., if it's the yes, true. If it's the U.S. government, don't you think we have an agent like the Department of Health? Wouldn't you want to get a food plate from them? Nursing Major Mitch.
Maybe, but that's more like Medicare, Medicaid stuff, like hospital, clinic, like that side of health, not like
So who should be the expert in nutrition?
the Department of Nutrition.
Dr. Fauci.
I just say I don't think when I think of the Department of Agriculture, I don't know if I would be taking my
I don't know.
food
Just,
advice from
just
them.
give it up to Michelle Obama.
That's true.
She'll do the work.
She knows all.
What is Dr. Fauci up to these days? I haven't heard much from him. Josh, you want to read the last email?
Sure. Well, should I read both of them? There's 2 more, right?
They're pretty much identical.
Yeah. The first one is from Google Domains, which says, Hi there. Today, your 245.com podcast domain migrated from Google Squares to Squarespace domains. Google domains to Squarespace domains. Sorry, I messed that up. And then a bunch of other stuff. See you online, Google domains. And then the next one is from Squarespace, which says, your Google domain has now been migrated to your Squarespace domains account.
Let's go.
So we got confirmation from both. I don't really know what that means. And
I think
the implications. It said we shouldn't have to do anything. I'm wondering if like the cost will go up or something, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are we paying to have our website be a website?
I am, yeah.
We'll take it out of the funds.
Yeah, it's not that much. It's like $12 a year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it wouldn't go up by much. Also, Mitch just left to go to the bathroom, and he didn't take my ID because he's not gonna be able to get in now.
Oh,
So we have to go let him in.
I think, okay, well, let's do a test. We can do a test live on air. If he's smart, he wedged the thing in the door.
Oh, he probably did that.
See?
You're right.
I got faith. I
Yeah.
got faith. We can sit right here and keep doing it. If he walks back in 5 minutes, we good.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's all our emails.
Baller.
Also, I just was looking into this. Did you know who the guy who emailed us about Cinco was? It's not someone you know, right?
Oh.
No.
So his name is Paul Sinkovitz, and I just went to his YouTube channel because I was like, I wonder if he has anything. And his only video is titled, "What is this new game?" And it's like an advertisement for Cinco. So this guy is the creator of Cinco and is like found our podcast and is just like advertising his game.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
to be
it's
fair,
funny because he actually listened and like
yeah.
connected it to the video.
Yeah.
That is really
Dude,
interesting.
he's going hard with this.
Big
Yeah.
brain.
That's actually so smart. And if you really believe in your product, maybe we should buy it just to support our boy Paul.
Yeah, I mean, it only had 2 reviews.
2
like,
reviews. Mm-hmm.
Hey, we almost have enough money to
Well,
buy
that's why it costs so much because I'm sure it's not
It's
not
not,
like-
yeah.
widely manufactured.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we need to go next round of merch for Christmas this year, and then we'll use that when we buy Cinco.
Or here's an idea. What was his name, Josh?
Paul Sinkovitz. That's
Wait,
probably not how you say
is
his
that-
last name.
Is that really? Wait, the last
His
name
last
sounds
name
like
is the name
sounds like the name of the thing.
of the game.
Yeah, it's
Cinco?
Sinko, which is like the name of the game, and then VITS. He has a playlist called that's just like Cinco, and he has like 2 videos about the development where he's like talking about making it.
Paul, if you want to send us a Cinco,
Yes, we will play it and review
we'll
it.
play it and review it.
I don't think he'll listen
The
to
thing
this.
is, he's not going to listen to this because he is just like looking for.
Respond to the
Well,
comment
we can respond to the comment.
and say, hey,
Yeah.
if you want to send us one, we'll play it and we'll review it.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
I'll reply to the comment.
Okay.
This bit sponsored by
Yeah,
Cinco.
Now we need all of our other
could
listeners
be our
to go
first-
like to the comment.
This could be our first sponsored segment.
First brand
Yeah.
deal.
That could be
Yo.
crazy. Anyways, should we talk about? We have a few minutes left. I mean, more than a few. Not that we have any specific time slot we needed to do,
Nope.
but I think we should talk about our weeks, our couple weeks, I guess, because we
Yeah.
haven't talked. See, you guys, for you guys, the Dort podcast came out a week ago, but for us, that was 2.5 weeks ago. So I haven't even seen Mitch in like 2.5 weeks.
Yep.
We just haven't been talking because we actually don't talk to each other in real life.
Yeah, we might live together, but that doesn't mean we talk to each other.
Because we want to save all the content
That's true.
for here.
That's why our
Yeah.
content is so good.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay. Mitch, how have your last few weeks been?
Don't start with me again. That's
Joey,
what I
how have
said
your
every
last
time.
few weeks been?
My last few weeks have been good. I mean, it's kind of like chill season for me because I have finished coaching, and so now it's mostly just work. Guys, I have a dilemma that I can talk to you guys about on the podcast
Oh boy.
and about our listeners.
Oh,
So here's the dealio. My weeks have not been super exciting, so I'll just talk about this because it's more exciting. So a few nights ago, I was laying in bed at like 10:30, and all of a sudden, I had a thought. and I questioned getting my master's.
What?
I have not thought about my master's degree since I was a junior in high school when I picked my major.
Aren't you in the Masters
No.
right now?
No. I've completed master level classes, but I haven't started fully taking master's classes yet.
Okay.
So right now, I graduate with my undergrad in like 4 weeks. So I need to finish that, or like 3 weeks whenever we're done. But then I would roll right into my master's if I would do it. And I started like doing some math, and it's like it's gonna cost me to finish it anywhere between $21,000 and probably $24,000 to finish up my master's.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, which is a lot of money in the next 2 years. But here's the thing: Eaglebrook will not give me a pay raise for increasing it, and there is no position in Eaglebrook that you need to have a master's to do.
Oh.
So if I stay at Eaglebrook, so say in theory I stay at Eaglebrook for the rest of my career, there would be no return on that investment.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah.
That is
And then
true.
financially.
Yes, financially. Yes, of course financially, yeah. But yeah, that's just kind of crazy. Because here's the thing, I think I have 36 of my I need 40 more credits.
Oh.
So I've completed like almost half of it already.
Ooh.
But here's the thing also is I can just float it. Like you can take a gap year, you can take a couple of years, as long as they don't like change the program dramatically, like those credits will probably just stay. So that's kind of been on my radar, and I got to decide that probably this week.
Pretty soon, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you decided not to, would you just be done with school?
I would be done with school.
As soon as you decide to not do it?
As soon as in like 3 weeks when I finish up my internship.
That's true.
Yeah. So then I walk and I could possibly be done with school forever, which is crazy.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's real.
So I don't know what to do. So I'm still talking to some people about it. But yeah, that's been like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's happened in the last few weeks. So
that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's popcorn. Mitch, are you ready? Popcorn back to you.
I guess. I mean, my weeks haven't been really that much different than any other weeks that I've been talking about. I've like listened to a few of the most recent podcasts, and I'm just like, man, I'm just saying the same thing over and over again. And I'm sure nobody wants to hear the same thing over and over again. So I'm not going to bore you with that.
Smart.
So it's just like the same thing every week. It's just kind of the final grind now of nursing. It's just preparing for finals, getting all these final tests done, doing all of our final clinicals, our final simulations, all this stuff. And so it's just been kind of a lot. And I know it's going to be even more towards the end of the semester. We've got like a test every week. And I think the last regular week of classes, we've got, I think, 2 tests on like Thursday, Friday, back to back. And then the next week is going to be finals. So that's going to be hectic. But I don't even really know too much of what happened. I mean, I guess I could talk about Micah and I's absolutely nasty performance in pickleball this last game.
Yeah.
So we played 2 games.
The 245 pickleball team.
Yes, the 245 pickleball team.
Yep. Sorry, we just get confused with us sometimes.
Yeah. We're the managers, strictly the managers.
Yep.
So the first game, the team plays Alejandro Alfaro and Michael. I forget his last name. From the soccer team.
Yep.
Because they're off season now, so they can play. And normally they've just been reffing these games.
That's straight facts.
Yeah,
that's not a hot take.
That's So we play them. It's a little nice warm up game, but we destroy them. And then
he's so nice about it.
Yeah. And then we come up against. Were these guys brothers?
Yes. I don't remember this. It was Evan
and Aaron.
Aaron Zuspin.
Yeah.
Evan is in my accounting class.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
And so we meet up with these guys, and so we just like rally a little bit, and we're just like, oh dang, these guys are good.
Mm-hmm.
And so they've got these like hard and low serves that are going right over the net, and they know kind of how to play really well. And so this first game goes for, I don't know, I want to say probably 40 to 50 serves. Like we were just back and forth. No one could get points for so long.
I don't know about 40 to 50. But
No, it was a long time. Like, I don't know. But so eventually, I think we won the first one like 11 to 8 or 9. So it was like a really, really close game the whole way.
Yeah.
And so every point mattered. And I was going into this game, and it's like, okay, these guys are good. So I'm not going to show my backspin early so they don't like know how to counter it.
That's a Vail basketball high school game versus
High school recording arts.
mentality.
Yeah. So I was just like, all right, I'm going to hold out on that for a little bit, maybe until like the next game. But then I realized the game is just going on for an extremely long time. And then I was like, all right, I got to pull this out. So then I start doing it. And then that wasn't like the reason we started winning, but we eventually won the first game. And then the second game, I was just expecting just another dogfight, just all the way to the end, just super close. And then Micah and I just start having the most disgusting serves, returns, and just spots and hits on their side of the net like that we've ever had. We've never played that good of pickleball. And so we won, I think, 11-3.
Yeah.
And that was in quick time.
It was crazy.
We just handled them in the second game. So we won. But
your team handled them.
Yeah,
the 245 team.
Yeah.
We don't want to reveal the name of our athletes, so strictly for anonymous purposes. Strictly for anonymity.
There we go. I was waiting for you to try and pronounce that word.
Are you proud of me, Josh?
I am so proud.
Thank you, Dad.
Anemone. Worcestershire sauce.
Something like that.
Worcestershire.
But yeah. So the 245 pickleball team just dominated. They've never played that good.
I'm so proud of them.
Is that the peak, or will we ascend to another mountain?
Will we fall upward?
Facts.
Nope.
Well, we didn't fall, so
yeah,
it's just upward.
We didn't. Yeah, they didn't fall.
Who are you, popcorning?
Popcorn, Josh.
I knew you'd do that.
That's a good transition because I can also talk about pickleball intramurals. So,
oh, you guys got that too?
Yeah, me and Brady are on a team, and we're 0-3 and also done for the season. So that's how that went. There's a lot of cracked pickleball teams.
My goodness.
Yeah, because first week was canceled because our girls were at the national championship and people wanted to go to that game and not play pickleball. And then there were 3 weeks, and then 5th week is tournaments, and I'm guessing we didn't make the tournament because we're 3-0. But usually intramurals are 6 weeks, but this semester they're just 5 weeks because of how the calendar worked out, I guess.
Dang.
But it's been fun. We've gotten better.
Do you think any of us could take them on?
Take who on?
The people that you were, those cracked pickleball teams.
Yeah, I mean, there are some teams we could beat. We played 3 decent teams. We probably had a chance against 2 of them. The one we played yesterday is 2 guys who play a ton, and we had no chance. But we definitely got better. And, like, I still enjoyed it, but
yeah,
there's just a lot of good people out of nowhere. It's kind of weird, but
under the radar.
Yeah. Are you guys like pretty good in your pickleball league?
Yeah, our team's only lost to Carson and Jackson.
Yeah, and that was a pretty close game at the end.
Yeah.
I think both times.
Better than the first time we played them.
Yeah. So if they played like they did just this last game, that's easy victory.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's a lot of super cracked pickleball teams.
Okay. So you guys not have to play the tennis teams?
I'm not sure. I'm sure they'd be good though.
Yeah, because it was one
they're
time
in season though, no?
They are in season.
I think they
are
in
season.
They're not allowed.
Because last time me and Sam played 2 tennis guys and just got absolutely beat up. Not fun.
Dang.
Yeah. It happens.
Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield.
Wow, that was deep.
Really do be like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
Anyways, I guess I have volleyball intramurals tonight. I've missed every other week because I've had rehearsal or like work every other Tuesday night. But this Tuesday night I have off and I have volleyball game at 9. It's currently 8:33, so we'll see if I need to dip out early.
It's okay. I'll talk about my stuff and then we can be done.
Yeah.
Other than that, just group projects and school mostly.
Nice.
Popcorn, Mike.
Last week's been pretty good, pretty normal. A couple of significant things. So there's just film festival that happened.
Yeah.
Nothing big. The weekend before that, I went on our Knutson staff retreat. We went, what's it called? Axe throwing, which I don't know. Have you guys ever done that before?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm actually pretty decent at it.
You guys have all done that?
Yep.
Yeah, it was fun. I did pretty good. I was probably top 3, I think. I wasn't the best for sure. Noah Dietrich was pretty good. He's got He's got that height. And yeah, it was fun. I got some Knutson points for we do for the whole school year. We do a man of the year at the end of the year. Whoever has the most points from these challenges we do, wins. So I got some points from that.
What's that leaderboard look like? Are you on top?
I'm currently in first.
Okay.
Let's go.
Winning by 1 point above Noah Dietrich.
Okay.
Who won last year. So we can't let him take the title 2 years in a row. Can't let that happen. So we had that. I got back from the retreat. It was Kylie's birthday. So we went bowling for her grandpa's 80th birthday on her birthday.
And it wasn't like the Schumacher special, right? Like where it's super competitive, the whole family comes out?
No, that's more at Christmas.
Okay.
The whole family came out, but not everyone bowled.
Okay.
There were people that like flew in from out of state for this party.
Dang.
Wow.
Which is wild. There are people that came to this that didn't go to Jalen and Caleb's wedding.
Okay, what? Okay, what?
That's priorities right there.
That's crazy.
So that happened.
Skip a wedding to go bowling? What?
That's not how it works, but
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Rephrase. Choosing to go bowling. No. Decide. No. I don't know where I'm going with this.
They didn't go to a wedding, but came to go bowling.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, they would rather go bowling than visit someone.
So simple, Josh.
Their
It's
wedding.
so poetic.
It's not that hard.
That was beautiful.
Just English, bro.
Just English, bro.
Just do that. Then the next weekend I filmed. The day after that we had Icebreaker. So there's a bunch of prospective or students that were to come next year. Got to hang out with some future students that I probably won't talk to most of them because I'll be living off campus. And the next weekend I filmed a conference for the CRC denomination.
Oh, I bet that was riveting.
It was a party. It was thrilling.
Okay. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Average age of the attendee. Go.
Probably 45.
Okay.
It's not as high as I was expecting, but
I mean, yeah, there's people maybe more like 50.
Oh, okay.
there it is.
Susan Kopendreyer was there.
Oh,
Whoa.
wait,
Fun
what
fact.
is?
It's like it was like leaders at churches,
Okay.
CRC churches.
Because she's not a pastor.
No, because there was like elders there and there was
okay.
people like that. So
Okay. Baller.
So yeah, I don't think she actually really knows who I am, so I didn't talk to her. But
Did you just get like an email from the like CRC? Like, hey,
from
bro.
Big CRC,
Yeah.
no. So they move this conference around. It's not only in Minneapolis.
Okay.
And the marketing lady, she emailed all like the staff at different CRC churches in the area, asking for videographer, what's it called? Recommendations. And my mom is the admin assistant at our church. She got the email.
Sniped. Absolutely sniped.
And she responded and said, well, I know I'm his mom, but I think my son's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I talked to the lady at the conference. She was telling me about this. She was like, yeah, and I saw that. I was like, yeah, of course, the mom, like, always says their son,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. And then
Classic.
she looks at my stuff. She's like, oh, yeah, she is good.
Yeah.
So they hired me.
She ain't lying.
I was there for a full day and then a half day. I don't have to edit it because they hired a communications team to do all their communication stuff, including the editing. So I just filmed it.
You just,
No editing.
dude, nice.
But
That's a sick gig.
I didn't get paid for editing it then. So I got
That's
paid
true.
probably half as much as I could have if I had edited it.
Yeah, that's true. I
But-
guess that makes sense.
It's all right. Did that. And then, yeah, now we're here. Back on the pod. That's pretty much my day.
We're back.
Back again. Is there anything else that needs to be said for the pod tonight? No? Bueller?
No.
Bueller? Speaking of
Anyone?
Mr. K.
I don't know. I wanted to end on a quote that I wanted to say earlier because Joey was talking about the gap between us and the UNW players.
Oh, boy.
It reminded me of this quote from Brian Scalabrine.
Oh, yes.
Notoriously the worst player the NBA has probably ever seen. I'm closer to LeBron James than you are to me.
I thought of that quote, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah. Is he actually arguably the worst NBA player?
In when he was playing, there was like 460 players, and he was ranked like 457th.
Okay.
So there's 3 under him.
Yeah.
So he wasn't the worst.
But like over many seasons.
He was, like every season he was ranked the worst.
Yeah, pretty much.
He dominated.
Yeah.
The scalenge.
Yep.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, the scalenge. I love that.
What is that?
So what he did is people were trash talking him so much that he set up like a tournament where he invited people like amateurs to come play him one-on-one. And he got like D1 guys, like really good athletes.
He got an overseas pro too.
Yep. And he destroyed them one-on-one. Like the score was like, combined scores was like 110 to like 7 or something. Like he dominated these guys. And then that's his quote is, I'm closer to LeBron James than you are to me. So
That's funny.
yeah. You can look it up. It's called the scalenge.
The scalenge.
It's crazy.
Is that what you were going to say earlier when you were interrupting Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
When you were interrupting Josh.
That's funny.
Sorry, Mitch. That was probably better than whatever I said.
No, it's okay.
No. See, he found a way to still use it. So
I just wanted to end it on that.
That's a great
Such a high note.
Yeah, such a high note.
Well, Josh, you want to finish us off?
Sure. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed just hearing about life updates, hearing about Mike's domination in the film festival, us discussing Cinco, which you never know. Maybe we'll get a free copy. I highly doubt it, but
yeah,
you never know.
Anyways, we'll see you back here next week for another episode. Thank you all for listening. Have a great day.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
See you in the next round.
Peace out, gangsta.